And for the homeowners, if they're gonna do it themselves or dead set on trying it themselves, what do you recommend they order? Like if you have 1,200 square feet, should you order 1,500 square feet to just have some extra?
We tell people the directions are right on the box. As long as you follow directions correctly, you shouldn't have any issues.
Right. Yeah.
The one big thing I would say is if you're doing stairs, to get a template maker. They have one where the arms swing out because each stair is a little bit different.
Right. Yeah.
So you put it down and you tighten it down. You can put it on a stair tread and mark them.
Right.
So you know exactly where to cut. That makes it a lot easier. That's when people come back and have issues. Those are usually the issues is on stairs.
Welcome to the On the Move with Matt podcast, where we sit down with local businesses and highlight what makes Winchester and the surrounding area so special. Whether you already live here, you're considering a move, or you just want to plan a visit, my goal is to help you discover everything this community has to offer. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of On the Move with Matt. Today I'm here with Luke Collis, and he is the owner of Valley Discount Flooring. So thanks for coming on today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So how did you get to this area? Are you from here? Or?
I am. I grew up in Front Royal. Soon after I graduated high school, my parents and I moved up to Stephen City, and soon after that, moved out on my own, stayed in the Stephen City area. But aside from a brief stint with my wife in Florida, we've been in Stephen City since.
And you guys have a lot going on. You're a natural entrepreneur. So you got the flooring business, which we're going to focus on today. Mm-hmm. But what else do you got going on?
Yeah, so my wife and I, my wife started Super Splasher Aquatics, and she's going to kill me if I get it wrong. I think it's 2009. Okay. Back when the market crashed, she got laid off, the housing market last time she got laid off and needed a way to make ends meet. So she taught swimming lessons out of our community pool, and that slowly grew into her having, a decent little business there. Then we started a pool management company off of that, and that's still going and doing well. Then not too long ago, I started a credit card processing company, and then now the flooring company.
So a little bit of everything. You just you just like to stay busy, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like you're presented with opportunities, or a lot of people are presented with opportunities through life, and it's just a matter of what you do with them.
Right?
Yeah.
And
I'm always looking.
How did you fall into the flooring business? I mean, probably didn't just wake up and say, "I want to be a flooring salesman."
Yeah, no. I was going to do a business with a friend of mine down in Myrtle Beach. We were going to do a property management company, and that didn't work out. But while we were talking, one of her employees had a friend who knew someone that did what I do in High Point, North Carolina, and they were looking to open a store in Wilmington. So we went and visited the location, looked at the product, really liked it. We just decided that, it'd be too hard being that far away from home to run a business. So I started one up here. She started one down there. And, I feel they're both doing pretty well, and we help each other out and move flooring back and forth. And,
Yeah. Are you a one-man show, or do you have employees?
As of right now, it's just me. My mom helps me once a week, just doing stuff that I can't get to. And we're kind of at that point now where I'm wearing too many hats. So I might look to pull on one person and help me out a little bit. I'm very lucky. The location that I'm at, they help me out as well. So if I'm not there, they'll help people get loaded up. I'm very fortunate to have them as well.
So you're actually going out and selling the flooring to contractors and stuff, and delivering?
Yeah, and really that's my favorite part, is just getting out and talking to people and building relationships. And they come back, and it's nice to see that they're excited about it, because that's your real test. Is that's what they do every day, and if they're enjoying it, then you're doing something right. You got a good product. So.
And are you constantly exploring new types of flooring, or?
So no, we just sell LVP, and we just sell our white label brand. It's made in Georgia. Yeah. The majority of it's made in Georgia here in America, and we stick with that because we know that's what we like, and people have spoke highly about. So we just kind of stay in our own little realm there.
And how does that compare to, I'm not going to name any big box stores, but your product versus something you can buy at somewhere that's blue or orange?
Yeah, well, straight out the gate, it's 30 to 40% cheaper by the square foot. We carry several different wear layers, anything from 20 mil. We carry 12 mil. We got to get that in. We don't really keep it in anymore. Right. We found that with our price point at 20 mil, people weren't really buying the 12 because they could get a better product for around, still cheaper than what you could get at one of those big box stores. So, 20 mil up to 28 mil, 8 millimeter thickness, so it's a thick product. And, in comparison, we've heard that people like it, not to call anybody out or any big businesses out to have them, mad, but we've had some good feedback on it, I would say.
And I think a lot of buyers, so LVP can like range, I guess, in different varieties. And buyers are always asking me, like, is it 100% waterproof and all that stuff? Mm-hmm. Like, what would you say to that?
Yeah, so ours is. We always tell people it's 100% from the top down. Yeah, so, I mean, if something gets around the outside or if you have concrete and there's moisture or vapor that comes up from the bottom, it gets trapped, it can't get out. So that's the one caveat with a lot of people is if you put it on concrete, you got to have a vapor barrier down so that, it doesn't affect your flooring, mildew, mold, stuff like that. Yeah.
So if you have that flooring in your basement, finished basement on concrete, and you got the pad underneath, if it floods, can you save it?
Yeah, you got to take it up because, like I said, it's waterproof from the top down. So if it gets trapped underneath, there's no way for it to escape and dry out. So they tell you to pull it up, let it dry out, and then some of it you might have to replace. We carry the same style and the same different colors consistently. So you could always come back and buy more if you had to, but the idea is that you can save most of it and put it back down. I would suggest numbering it, though, as you pull it up.
Oh, yeah, because that could be a nightmare with all the cuts and everything.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And do you have, like, a lot of, like, big contractors that you just supply this stuff to?
Yeah, that's kind of our bread and butter. We deal with a lot of contractors and builders and installers that, we built a relationship with and lean on us to, have things in stock and be able to pull things in stock. So, that's kind of, we sell to homeowners too, do-it-yourselfers. But our majority of our people are builders and contractors and installers. Yeah.
I'm sure the homeowner is harder to reach too. I mean, you can connect with agents like me, and then I can tell my clients. But it's hard for somebody doing a home project. They're just going to go to the big store and buy it.
Yeah, it's so hard to reach out to them. I don't have the budget that the big box stores have, or even some of the flooring stores around here. It's just me.
Right. Yeah.
So it's much easier for me to get to realtors and builders and contractors.
Right.
And then I think we as consumers are just inundated with so much information online that it's hard for someone to reach you, to show you that their product is
better,
superior or better.
Right. Yeah. So, and you used to be a police officer for a while too?
I was, yeah. Did that for on and off for about 8 years. I did it first from 2008 to whatever 6 years is from that.
Right. Yeah.
And then we got the business going, and I left for a while. I just felt like I needed to do something else for a little while. So I left for about 10 years.
Yeah.
I missed it. I missed the camaraderie. I missed the people. Missed catching bad guys. And, and also helping people. And so I went back after 10 years, and, just wasn't the same for me. I think the environment was a little bit different at that point, and, it's a tough job for people right now. So, it's off to them. But, it just wasn't for me anymore.
And how do you think that translates to what you do now? Because, you're dealing with people. You're still dealing with people, but you were dealing with, I guess, people in a different way back then.
Yeah. I think that police work can be one of the best sales jobs you have. And I told someone that when I first left, I got a sales position. I'm like, well, what sales experience do you have? And I'm like, if you ever have tried to take someone's freedom without a fight, that's a real good sales pitch.
Right, yeah.
And, I think just overall talking to people, being able to relate to people, being empathetic, being able to listen, all those things are great traits to take with you anywhere. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm sure, you probably deal with, things in the flooring business where maybe you deliver too much or something gets messed up. How do you handle those situations?
Oh, yeah. De-escalation is a huge thing in law enforcement. And that's, I haven't ran into a lot of people that are that upset where I really had to de-escalate them. But I think overall just listening and understanding and being empathetic, just listening to people and what went wrong and trying to find a way to fix it.
Right. Mm-hmm. And do you help your wife as well with her business, or is that kind of her?
For a while I did.
Yeah.
And then we found out that we work better apart. So,
Okay.
you know, we try to keep everything separated. That's her baby, and, you know, I let her run with that, and I try to stay out of it as much as I can. And
Right.
more than willing to help here and there, but for the most part, that's her baby.
That's hers, and this is yours. Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Does every day look different for you? You kind of wake up, or do you have like a routine you do?
Every hour,
Yeah.
just about looks different. You know, it's funny that you could be sitting on your hands worrying what's going to happen, and then, you know, an hour later you got things stacked up, and you got to figure out how to get flooring out, get flooring ready, get flooring ordered, get credit cards. Someone processing went down. You got to get them, figure out why, and get them back up. So it's a whole gamut. So,
Right. Yeah.
Hey, it's Matt Kilmer. Yes, the guy you're listening to right now. When I'm not sitting down with local business owners and sharing their stories, I'm helping people buy and sell homes right here in Winchester, Frederick County, and even across state lines into West Virginia. For me, real estate isn't just about transactions. It's about finding the right fit for your life. Whether you're upgrading, downsizing, or even buying your very first home, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. From showings to negotiations, you'll never be left wondering what's next. If you're thinking about making a move, pause this episode, send me a quick message, and let's make your next move the right one. All right, let's get back to the episode.
And do you have anything on the horizon right now? You're going to start another 2 businesses, or?
I got my hands full right now.
Yeah.
I'm really concentrating. You know, we're at a good place with the flooring right now. I'd like to get back to doing the processing a little bit. I enjoy that. I enjoy seeing people happy, whether it's, you know, saving money on their flooring or saving money on their processing. You know, it makes them happy. And that, you know, whether you're helping people in law enforcement or helping people sell houses or whatever it may be, it feels good to make people feel good. So,
right, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have contractors that you work with that will install the floor?
Yeah, I have a couple that you know, I wanted to see what their work was like first. You know, I wanted to be picky if I was recommending people. So
right. Yeah.
I narrowed it down to 2 or 3 that I really trust and really put out a good product for a good price, because that's genuinely what we're all about. I think that's kind of business 101, is to have a good product at a good price, and, you know, the installation has to be like that as well. So yeah, we have 2 or 3 that we recommend. One particular one more than others, but yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do you have a showroom and stuff where people can come look at the floor?
We do. We're located in the Stonewall Industrial Park over across from the new Wawa in Stevenson.
Yeah.
And we're at 421 McGee Road.
Okay.
And, it's the Spar Metric building. They've been there for years. And we share a spot with them. And like I said before, they've been great. They've been very helpful, and, you know, helped us get off the ground and been supportive and everything. So yeah, we're there. We got a little showroom. We got a nice warehouse and a couple storage spots if we need it. And so yeah, it's been going really well.
So you keep all the flooring like on hand in the warehouse?
So we offer, the company the manufacturer that we buy from offers multiple different colors and stuff. We try to keep, at least with the 20 mil, which is our most popular wear layer that we sell, we try to keep 13 to 15 different colors on hand of 3 to 5 pallets a piece.
Okay.
We found that's kind of a sweet spot for us, so that, you know, you can do maybe a good size house and a good size project and still have a little bit left over.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's you know, we keep a good amount on hand. Mm-hmm.
And for the homeowners, if they're going to do it themselves or dead set on trying it themselves, what do you recommend they order? Like if you have 1,200 square feet, should you order 1,500 square feet and just have some extra?
Yeah, good rule of thumb. I mean, it depends on the person installing too. We can go from 5% more to 10% more. Usually I tell people 10% more.
Right,
you know, usually for me, if it's a full box, you can bring it back, meaning get a refund. That way you're not, you don't think I'm trying to sell you more than you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we tell people the directions are right on the box. As long as you follow directions correctly, you know, you shouldn't have any issues.
Right, yeah.
The one big thing I would say is if you're doing stairs, to get a template maker. They have one where the arms swing out because each stair is a little bit different.
Right, yeah.
So you put it down and you know, tighten it down. You can put it on a stair tread and mark them.
Right.
So you know exactly where to cut. That makes it a lot easier. That's when people come back and have issues. Those are usually the issues is on stairs.
Yeah. I mean, it depends how good with the saw you are. to how much more you need.
Yeah, and you got to get it tight in there, because you do put a little bead of caulk around, but the bead's not too thick or it won't look good. So
yeah, I'm always amazed when I see new builds and stuff, and they have the stairs are perfectly done to match the like upper level, lower level, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then they call it like the bull nose across the front.
Yeah.
So you said like kits to do all that?
So the bull nose actually we make in house. We're
Okay.
able to make them to match in house, and we can do anybody's LVP.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be from us, but yeah, we can bend any stair tread you need. We make them in house and offer it to our customers at an affordable price.
Yeah.
So that,
Right.
I
Yeah.
think if you buy it from one of those either orange or yellow places or orange or blue places, they charge a pretty penny for the kit. So
Okay.
yeah.
And in house, you do it yourself, or you have someone that does it?
Just me right now.
Okay.
Eventually, I will say my son has helped me a lot on deliveries, and he's shown an interest in the construction world in general. He's a senior in high school, so he's looking to move forward with that as he grows, and he's shown an interest in doing the stair treads as well. So
Right. Okay.
I'll show him whatever I can and hand it over to him, whenever he wants it.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you have a construction background, or are you just learning as you go?
Just enough to get me in trouble, really.
Yeah.
I don't have much of a construction background. I, helped finish my basement when I was young, and that's about it. Otherwise, I'm learning as I go, and going from there. Mm-hmm.
And do you guys try to with all your companies? Do you try to get involved in the community and stuff like that?
Always. I mean,
Yeah.
I think with this community especially is everything's about knowing other people and word of mouth, and
Right.
that's the best type of marketing you can have is
Right.
word of mouth, and it's important to be in the community. And for me, like I said, always wanting to help people and make people happy. There's so much around this area you can do good with. So,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
And then, so you said you have a son. So how many kids do you have?
I have two.
Okay.
Aside from my 3 Frenchies.
Okay.
Yeah. I got two. I got a boy who's 17 and a girl who's 15.
Okay.
And they're definitely their own people.
Yeah.
And they're moving on and becoming young adults, so that's exciting to see. Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's important for you and your wife to kind of teach them like the entrepreneurial world, or
They kind of took it on themselves. I mean, they see how much time it takes, and how much work you got to put into it, and
Right,
how many
yeah.
long hours there are, and wake up early and go to bed late, dealing with customers and employees, and
right.
the headaches that it brings. But they also see once the product is finished, the freedom that you get as well.
Right.
The ability to be at your kids' games and performances and things of that nature. And you can't really do that with a regular job all the time. And there's plenty of parents out there that do it, but
Yeah.
to be able to have a business and have that flexibility is
Yeah.
something that's pretty special, especially to be able to take them on trips and things like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of people don't see the behind the scenes or understand the behind the scenes. They might see you like, oh, well, Luke's able to go to UPS at 10 o'clock whenever he wants to, and he doesn't have to work. Be like, oh, there's a lot of hours behind the scenes.
That's right. And for me, I'm always answering that phone. I probably should be a little bit better about it, but answering that phone at 10 p.m. as well, and
Right.
emails, and if I don't get it at 10 p.m., I get it at 6 a.m.
Yeah, you just want to keep people happy, keep your customers happy.
That's what it's really all about. Sometimes it's hard.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So how long? So you guys have been in this area for a long time. What do you think about the growth? It's happening fast.
it's great for business. I feel. I remember, town when it was small. And
Right,
It
yeah.
was more quaint and royal. And,
Yeah.
I miss that as well. So
Yeah. So
yeah, I think growth is good as long as everything around it is supported.
Right, yeah.
So it's definitely growing. There's not anything you can do with it. So
yeah. I mean, a lot of people say it's still a small town.
it is.
Everybody knows everybody. I'm
Mhm.
sure you go to Costco, you see at least one person you know.
Oh yeah, and if I'm with my wife, it takes twice as long to get through anywhere.
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
She knows a lot of people. Has taught a lot of kids. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you think is next for her business?
I don't really know. I
Yeah.
know that she's worked very hard for a very long time, and hopefully, what I would like to see is, for her to kind of get back to the roots and, concentrate on for her to get back in the water and to teach more kids, because I know that's what she loves and she's passionate about.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of the direction she's going. So that's what
Yeah.
I would like to see because I know that's what she enjoys.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people know about super splashers are highly reputable and do a great job. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and she, takes it to heart, and she's in it for the right reasons. So,
right.
Mhm.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the podcast today.
yeah,
If,
absolutely.
if somebody wants to use your services, a builder, homeowner,
Mhm.
what should they do? Should they call you, go to your website?
Yeah, feel free to call us. We do have a website. It's valleylvp.com. You feel free to stop by anytime. We do have more of our hours related more to contractors. We're open from 7:30 to 3. But if you are looking to come in and look at what we have, you can give us a call and set an appointment.
Yep.
And I'll personally meet you there as of right now.
Okay.
Maybe in the future it would be someone else.
Maybe your son.
Yeah, possibly my son.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll meet you out there and walk you through, let you see everything, and hopefully
Okay.
find something that you enjoy
Yep.
and you like.
And you do free estimates for people?
We do. So, I can either give you an estimate just on the material, or I can have one of our guys come out for free, or one of our subcontractors and give you a
Yeah.
quote. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Thanks. Appreciate it, and hope to have you back on.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
And I probably should be a little bit better about it, but answering that phone at 10 p.m. as well, and
Right.
emails, and if I don't get it at 10 p.m., I get it at 6 a.m.
Yeah, you just want to keep people happy, keep your customers happy.
That's what it's really all about. Sometimes it's hard.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It- So how long? So you guys have been in this area for a long time. What do you think about the growth? It's happening fast.
it's great for business. I feel. I remember, town when it was small. And
Right,
It
yeah.
was more quaint and royal. And,
Yeah.
I miss that as well. So
Yeah. So
yeah, I think growth is good as long as everything around it is supported.
Right, yeah.
So it's definitely growing. There's not anything you can do with it. So
yeah. I mean, a lot of people say it's still a small town.
it is.
Everybody knows everybody. I'm
Mhm.
sure you go to Costco, you see at least one person you know.
Oh yeah, and if I'm with my wife, it takes twice as long to get through anywhere.
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
She knows a lot of people. Has taught a lot of kids. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you think is next for her business?
I don't really know. I
Yeah.
know that she's worked very hard for a very long time, and hopefully, what I would like to see is, for her to kind of get back to the roots and, concentrate on for her to get back in the water and to teach more kids, because I know that's what she loves and she's passionate about.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of the direction she's going. So that's what
Yeah.
I would like to see, because I know that's what she enjoys.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know about super splashers are highly reputable and do a great job. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and she, takes it to heart, and she's in it for the right reasons. So
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the podcast today.
yeah, absolutely.
If somebody wants to use your services, a builder, homeowner,
Mhm.
what should they do? Should they call you, go to your website?
Yeah, feel free to call us. We do have a website. It's valleylvp.com. You feel free to stop by anytime. We do have more of our hours related more to contractors. We're open from 7:30 to 3. But if you are looking to come in and look at what we have, you can give us a call and set an appointment.
Yep.
And I'll personally meet you there as of right now.
Okay.
Maybe in the future it would be someone else.
Maybe your
but
son.
Yeah, possibly my son.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll meet you out there and walk you through, let you see everything, and hopefully
Okay.
find something that you enjoy
Yep.
and you like.
And you do free estimates for people?
We do. So, I can either give you an estimate just on the material, or I can have one of our guys come out for free, or one of our subcontractors and give you a
Yeah.
quote. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Thanks. Appreciate it, and hope to have you back on.
All right, we'll do.
All right.